Have you guys ever felt racism in Korea?
Yes, in the club.
In certain clubs.
Yes, we cannot go inside because we are from Europa and we are white. So people say no, just like this.
Because of
Same, but also it's not like racism in other countries where it's towards like certain types of different ethnicities. It's really like Koreans or foreigners just in general. So I didn't take it personally. Like sometimes I think in Europe when there's racism, it's like you take it more personally because you're from a certain like specific ethnicity. Here it's just if you're not Korean, then the same rules don't apply.
Everybody look us because we are foreigner.
And it's not negatively,
Yes.
it's more like curiosity.
Yes.
curiosity.
So yeah, it's not like people will be friendly or can talk to us, or like sometimes we'll sit down and people will just like come and talk to us, ask us
Yes.
where we're from. But it's always like nicely. We never had a negative experience.
My friend, yes, but not me because actually I'm white, so I don't think there is some problem. But my friends, my black friends, I think there is some discrimination and a lot in Korea. But sometimes I feel bad when I'm around Korean because they like the way I'm wearing my clothes, like tiny clothes, but it is not appropriate actually. But it is appropriate, but for them, in Paris it's normal, but here it's not normal.
Yeah, so it's very like conservative.
Yeah.
You're saying.
Yesterday my professor called me to tell me my grade, and she told me that if I wasn't a foreigner, I had a B plus, but like I'm a foreigner, so I have a B minus.
What?
And I don't understand why. I don't ask because it was so bizarre, but I don't know. I was a bit like shocked. It's okay. Maybe they like put their student more upgrade. I don't know.
I didn't experience something special, but yes, about cigarettes.
Cigarettes,
maybe.
yeah.
Sometimes we are here and we are being yelled because we throw our cigarettes butts on the floor, but we did like every people. We did the same. But the people came to me to say don't do that. I was like, but look at the other people. Just because I'm not. So this is the first thing.
Yeah, and in my opinion, it's like sometimes after clubbing, when you want to go home, we go out in Itaewon, for example. And when we want to go home, it's like a taxi. They only do like first like the foreigner, not the foreigners, like the people here. They just are first Koreans and they don't know foreigners, or like really high prices. I feel like
really high prices.
Yeah, when we want to go home from Itaewon to here. When on Kakao Tea it says like 15,000, they say no, 50,000 won.
Really?
That's my experience.
So they are like double charging you.
Yeah, just because they think, oh yeah, you might have a bit money and you want to go home, so that's it. But further that, it's really good to be in Korea.
Yeah.
There's no.
たまに日本語で友達と日本人の友達と日本語で話してるとこうやっぱ電車とかすごい視線を感じる.
그 일본인 친구들이랑 같이 이렇게 얘기하고 있거나 뭐 이렇게 걷고 있을 때 뭐 지하철 같은 데서 이렇게 시선이 느껴져서 이렇게 뭐 이렇게 의미를 알 수 없는 시선 있잖아요. 이렇게 계속 쳐다보는.
だからなんか別に私たちは普通に話してるけどなんか嫌な気持ちになるのかなってちょっとたまに心配になる그런 느낌.
그냥 평범하게 이야기하고 있는데 그러니까 그 일본 사람들의 존재 자체가 좀 기분 나쁘게 느껴지는 걸까 그런 게 좀 걱정이 된다. 그런 염려가.
그런 염려가 살짝 있어.
なんか若い人じゃなくて結構おじさんとかがじろじろ見てくることがあってちょっとその視線がたまに嫌だなって思うことは
젊은 사람보다도 좀 이렇게 나이 드신 분들이 이게 좀 이렇게 막 계속 이렇게 쳐다보는 눈길 있잖아요.
좀 불편하게 만드는 그런
네,
눈빛들.
좀 그런 게 좀 있었다.
たまにあります.
네, 다만이 가끔.
가끔.
Actually, maybe not really me, but my friend, my Arabic friend, in the club.
Yeah.
Like they can't enjoy in the club and enter like everyone because there are Arabic people. Concert in university.
University concert. Yeah.
We have like a paper in front of the concert with a white place for only foreigner because we can't mix you guys with other people, other Korean people for reason safety.
There has a like zone for foreigner,
Yeah.
and there's a zone for Koreans.
Yeah, because
Like separated.
yeah,
like
I have
zone.
the picture actually.
Really?
Yeah.
So how did you feel when you see that?
In my country it's not like this because many foreigner Arabic people are in France, so we don't care. But
Have a story?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I've been like turned away from various
Uh-huh.
like establishments because I'm not Korean.
Uh-huh.
But I've also been like, I went to this bar in Apgujeong, and
Apgujeong.
and this girl, she was in the bathroom. She was like, "Oh, how'd you know about this place? I thought only locals knew about it." And she was like being super weird about like us
Alright.
foreigners having found the place. So, and we were like, a friend invited us. I don't know what to tell you. But
Uh-huh.
she was like, "Oh, it's weird because I thought only like locals." knew."
Local. Oh, yeah,
locals.
yeah.
And I was like,
Oh.
okay, sorry. So there have been like awkward encounters like that. Yeah, but I think just like on the street and like
Yeah.
when I'm buying stuff, when I'm not going out, it's fine. But yeah, the nightlife is like a
Yeah,
little more
Yeah,
judgy.
right. Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah. What about you? David?
I guess whenever I'm on the train,
train.
it's usually like the older generation is always kind of staring at you, and
Oh,
maybe
yeah,
it's because
yeah.
you just look different. Maybe because I have tattoos.
Uh-huh.
It could be a various amount of things.
Oh yeah.
But I always feel like I get these stares and glares.
Do you guys feel like kind of uncomfortable with that? Like, personally?
It depends. Like if I've had someone just the whole train ride, like that gets uncomfortable. You know, like 30 minutes on the train. But like if someone like looks at me for like 3 minutes, I'm like, oh, okay, maybe they've just never seen someone that looks like me, right?
Yeah, so there's like more subtle things that happen. Like you'll get people that will just stare at you and not stop staring even when you acknowledge them that they're staring at you. And to me, it makes me very uncomfortable. I've had a gentleman target me.
Gentleman target.
Yes, on the subway. And I believe he assumed that I didn't speak any Korean, which I speak some, but he decided that he would sexually harass me. But I managed to snap a picture of him and get to the police. He's now in prison.
Whoa.
But because I am a foreigner and he felt like he could get away with what he did because he thought that I didn't speak any Korean or I could, that I had no voice, he felt like he could get away with what he did. Obviously, it did not happen.
I mean, sometimes like when some guys, Korean men will target white women or just foreign women.
Especially here.
Yeah.
Especially here.
Yeah, like with a group of people and someone will come up to you just like, hey, can I be your friend? And can we like add on socials and stuff? But it's never been like, I'll just say I'm not interested and we can move on. But it's like clear that it's like because we are foreign women.
We are fetishized because we are foreign women.
Oh yeah.
It's really gross.
Okay, so the last question. Do you guys have any idea or thoughts, that Korean people has to change in some way, or it has to be changed?
In terms of the individual, if you want to see change, it always starts with you. So whether that means taking the time to research, ask questions to your friends, branch out, talk to foreigners, what have they been through, what do they know of the situation in Korea, how can you make it better? Just talk, start the conversation, and learn how to talk to foreigners, understand that certain topics are sensitive and that we are people too.
Of course.
You wouldn't want us to turn you into an object, look at you like an object. You are human too. We expect the same. We are human too.
Maybe the beauty standards. Yeah. Like how people kind of it is very strict. Like people don't vibe with darker skinned people.
Dark skinned people.
I think there's a lot of people that are tan skinned. And like we've heard like people think that we're dirty in a way. So I think that's not good.
That's not the.
I don't want to get hate.
Yeah.
For saying that.
All right.
Attitudes towards like LGBT people. I know that there's
LGBT people.
yeah, I know that there's still some like fear and a kind of bad feeling towards people in that community.
We also have that, of course.
Yeah, everywhere. Obviously, it's still needs to improve everywhere. But I think, I mean, from what I've heard recently, there's only one Korean idol that's out as LGBT, and he was attacked recently in Itaewon, which was really sad to see. Like, I think that, you know, everyone deserves to be happy and love who they love. So, yeah. That's another kind of very political.
So we have to be more like we have to be more free.
Just like open-minded, I suppose.
Open-minded.
Yeah.
You know,
Like,
right, that's true.
Actually, I don't think I'm the right person to tell there is racism. But my friends, like really, they arrive something here, and I think it's not possible to have this. In France, it's not possible actually. In France, we have racism, but here there is a stripe, no Arabic, no black people. So weird. This is really bad. You know, we are in 2022. I don't think it's the right thing to do, but I don't know. I just don't like that we can't smoke on the rooftop. But it's okay. No, nothing. I think. Nothing
Thank
else.
you very much for the.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really appreciate it.
Thank you. I don't think I respond to the question, but I don't.
No, you guys had a perfect answer.
Thank you.
Actually,
And this is an ID for this stuff, okay? For my toilet.
So what I want to say is if you're shy, like don't be shy to speak English. We're always happy to speak English. It's way better than like
Korean?
not saying Korean people. Like sometimes they're just not talking to us because they're shy about their English.
Oh yeah.
So don't be shy. Just talk to us and
Oh.
yeah, like.
All right, that's good.
Yeah. So this would be one thing that I would like to change, kind of like if you're. Yeah. Some people are afraid to make errors in English or whatever, but we're not even like native speaker. We don't care. We just want to communicate, and even if it's to say 2 words or a thing, it's always nice to to try to speak English. The same as we try to say like hello or thank you in Korean, but we don't know way more. But I feel like a lot of Koreans know more, but so they just don't talk to us, and this is a little bit of pity. Yes. Okay, so please don't be afraid to speak in English to us. Don't worry, we're always happy to talk with you, and don't be afraid of making errors. We're